But it's not good news for everyone.
You've lost 0.2 of a kilo.
Well, see, I've been replacing fat with muscle. That's got to be the explanation.
And just look forward.
I've got fat. I've been walking.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, and can marching 500 miles help me lose weight? Too big to walk. Now, if you're going 500 miles, I can imagine that this is just going to be like a wild series, because I don't see that going well. If they're too big to walk, how the hell are they going to make it 500 miles? This is like, I don't know, some super morbidly obese, like sprint or something? Marathon? I don't know, morbid marathon? I don't know what the hell they're doing. But yeah, let's see what these guys got going on, if they can manage. And yeah, we'll get right into it.
24-stone Hayley Rental has hardly left her house in years.
I'm just scared when I go out that people are staring at me from my size.
But now she's leaving her young kids for 8 weeks to join some of the fattest people in Britain. In a unique experiment...
Oh no, the tape. I hate it when they brought that damn tape out to like fit me for a suit or anything.
They will try to march from one end of the country to the other in an effort to lose weight and transform their lives.
Gone through the valley of the shadow of death and come out the other end.
But can people who scarcely walk to the shops scale mountains?
This is the 7th level of hell.
Can they trek across 500 miles of countryside from Devon to Scotland?
Right now.
Could you imagine if somebody got stuck right there? Have to call the stepbrother rescue team or something? These people are nuts for even trying this. Also, nowhere near my 600-pound life levels, but they're up there.
You're so weak.
No normal person does these things.
And will they be able to regain control over their bodies?
You've lost a stone.
Oh my God!
In the first part of their journey, a 2-week, 100-mile trek from the south coast to Bristol.
You guys think they looked at those cows and were thinking, McDonald's, like that's a burger right there, buddy.
Be allowed to eat their normal diet. But will exercise alone be enough to lose weight? And will any of them have the willpower to even reach Bristol?
I've wasted a decade being a fat, lazy fucking bastard. Do you know what I mean?
I can already tell you that guy's my favorite. And also, I like British people because they just say what's on their mind, kind of like I do. And yeah, I'm a big fan of that.
I'll squid your bum. No, I love you.
It's Hayley's last hours at home with her kids, 3-year-old Ivy and Harvey, age 2.
Shortly after my son was born, I didn't really go out of the house for about a year. I'm scared. I was worried that people were pointing, not even pointing, just looking at me going, oh, she's so fat.
I watched another British television show, and you were screaming like fat ass while you're driving down the street past people. I don't think that really happens in the US. We're more like, I guess, say it under our breath or not yell it out loud. In Britain, it seems like you guys just yell it from the rooftops.
After handing her kids over to her sister, she leaves home to join the 2-month experiment. Hayley joins the other walkers at one of the most southerly points in Britain to start their...
Your first mission, capsize this boat to see how fat you are. Imagine if they really did that.
500-mile march.
Oh, I am dubbing this guy like Gandalf of the Gelato. Look at this. He's got a staff. He's coming in hot. Like the Hobbit from Haagen-Dazs.
Hayley's not been on a walk for years, and she's had a restless night.
No, I've said 6 and now I'm feeling sick. I need to eat breakfast. I can go without lunch and dinner. I have to have breakfast. I won't.
I used to tell myself that, like, hey, I need to eat. My blood sugar must be low. That's why I'm dizzy. And really, it's just all about hydration, I think.
Stop. I can moan and cry about it all night long. I'll get up in the morning. You'll still get 100% out of me.
I tell my friends what you did to me.
What do they say?
I laughed.
22-year-old Stacey is here because she wants to become an air hostess. But she's...
Oh, Good luck. I mean, she's gonna have to lose weight because those aisles, unless she just wants to be like a fat acceptance hostess and have fat inclusion in the. Imagine if the fat acceptance people denied you because you couldn't bring them more food because you couldn't fit down the aisle next to them.
She's worried she's too fat to squeeze into a plane seat.
It's gonna be like really hard, and I
23 stone is what? 42 plus, that's 322.
just realised how hard it's gonna be.
She grabs a final snack before her battle to lose weight begins. Most nights they'll be camping out, and 31 stone Vincent from Brighton is scared he'll break the equipment.
I spent the last 5 days using Portaloos. They're not built for us.
No.
I'm sure I'm going to want to sort of go, no, I can't do this anymore, but I'll keep going.
Okay, so this guy's up to what? 434, I think the math is. But yes, you actually fear breaking stuff once you get up above, I'd say, the 4s. Because I sat in a doctor's office once and the arm of the chair snap sounded like a damn gunshot, right? I sat there with that sucker stabbing me in the leg for like 30 minutes. And I just didn't want to move because I'm like, if I ignore it, nobody saw it.
I'm not going to stop, but I'm sure there's going to be a point where I'm just going to say it.
Checking the walkers are fit enough to set off is Olympic sports physiologist Matt Wilson.
This is an absolute massive undertaking for some of these guys. They are so unfit. We have a 400 or 500 meter hill here, and they couldn't even walk in my lab for 4, 5, 6 minutes. So
This guy's gonna be a prick. This is gonna suck because he is gonna drive them, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. But this guy bossing around a bunch of fat people with low blood sugar, this is going to get like a bloody mess.
it'd be very interesting to see how they cope with the very first hill, let alone 6 miles that we're hoping to do today.
Nothing like this has ever been tried before, and the local press have turned up to see the walkers off.
We don't walk to the effing mailbox. What makes you think we're going to walk 500 miles? Of course it's never been done. Except for the guy that, on like Dr. Phil, that claimed he was going to bike across the U.S. and he really just spent a bunch of time in hotels and eating ho-hos.
I do not want to be the fat mum at the school gates and have my kids teased for me being big or anything like that.
I really genuinely hope that they actually can complete today, let alone what's letting in store for them tomorrow.
Bro, what does this do for my self-esteem? Because these people are not what I would even consider levels of fat that... I mean, this would be like a goal when I started this whole thing. But now I'm a little smaller than them. But seeing that lady call herself fat, I don't really like that. She's just a little big, like little. She could lose that in 6 months. 3, 1, They scared the dog in the background.
Their 500-mile adventure will take them from the Devon coast up through the Welsh valleys, over the peaks of the Lake District, and across the Scottish lowlands to Edinburgh. 5 minutes into the walk, they face their first challenge, Stockham's Hill.
The enemy of all fat kind's knee. Like, hills suck, especially when you're starting out. None of them are going to be conditioned for this at all.
Why did you start us on a hill? The evil.
Go, Gandalf.
After just 300 yards, Stacey is really struggling.
Can't even hold on to that 'cause it's barbed wire. I don't want a cigarette again. I'm dying. There's a bench.
Oh yeah, those benches are something to be excited about.
Stacey is 22 and lives with her mum in East London. She's under no illusions as to why she's so overweight.
I eat really badly. I won't eat breakfast. I'll eat lunch probably about 2 o'clock, and then I'll have dinner probably about 6, 7 o'clock, and then I'll have a snack about 11 o'clock. And if I'm still up, I'll have something to eat probably about 3 or 4 in the morning. And then I'll go to bed.
I understood most of what she said, but I was too focused on her hair looking like a porcupine.
And it starts all over again. And if I've gone to the pub and I've had dinner about 6, 7 o'clock, I'll then go to the pub and go and get kebab. Yeah. Oh, I've got a 2-year-old now.
Stacey admits she's lazy. The only walking she usually does is across the road to the corner shop.
My fat is holding me back. I just think that if I was a lot thinner, if I was like even a size 16 or whatever, I just feel that I could do everything I wanted to do.
My back's hurting, and my legs hurting, and my toes hurting.
Oh, this lady's just going to be a joy to be around. Also, don't know women's sizes, so 16 might not be that big.
And, that's it. I just want to lay down now. Even I don't even care if I have to lay in the cowpo.
1 hour in, and actor Vincent is still only halfway up the hill. He's sick of getting only comedy fat parts, so he's joined the march to transform his career.
Vince is struggling.
Bro, being the funny fat guy can be a damn career. Like, I used to pretend, I used to joke around a lot in high school. I just was known as the funny fat guy. Now it's a damn YouTube channel.
He is the biggest guy. He weighs over 200 kilos. So he's packing a good 50 more than a lot of other people here.
I'm going to go up with...
Fitness expert Matt Wilson is carrying life-saving equipment in case any of the walkers collapse.
I'm so unfit, this is embarrassing.
Haley's struggling. She's mentioned to me now that she gets a sore calf walking around Sainsbury's. There's no doubt that they are in shocking condition, absolute shocking condition. These guys think that we're going to help them all the way, but really they've got to help themselves. So we're essentially giving them the bare essentials. And
Bro, you titled it Too Fat to Walk. What made you think they were in great condition? Lance Armstrong of the large people.
then they're left to their own devices.
We've made it! It's a miracle!
At last, they've covered the first half a mile in their trek across Britain.
Good, good.
Stacey thinks they deserve a reward.
We want beer.
A nice couple of beers will get eased into it, won't it?
Thank you, yes.
Matt,
like this
can we
is
have
a bad
one
idea.
beer, though? That's not going to kill us, is it?
It's all about you making your own decisions, not me telling you what you can and can't do.
Is it more?
Oh man, this experiment's gonna be a massacre. If they're drinking beer, empty calories like that, there's no way they can outwork that.
More sensible to not have a beer, or is it more sensible to have a beer?
None of us are sensible.
It's nothing to do with sensible.
Well,
Lots of different
all right then,
reasons.
willpower then, because if all of us had willpower, none of us would be fat, 'cause we would say, do you know what, I'm not going to have that cake today.
Is there anything else to eat?
Sandwich in there somewhere.
Running late, they agree to skip the pub, but have a snack instead.
My God, one hill and we're already hogging it down. Damn. You guys can't make fun of us for being super fat anymore if these are your representatives.
Half an hour later, they head off. With 5 miles still to walk to tonight's camp, student Adam storms off ahead.
So
They
much
really
for
wait for
teamwork,
us.
innit?
Yeah, so much wait
Meant
for
to
the
be
slower
the slowest
walkers.
person sets the pace. I've waited for all of them when they've been the slowest.
Yeah.
I'm facing my own battle here, do you know what I mean? I'm just sort of head down, dig on, keep going.
Adam is 30 and lives with his wife, Cherry. They're both into Chinese cooking, but the more they cook, the fatter Adam gets.
Watched too much anime, seen too much Naruto, and now all he eats is ramen.
I'm carrying 10 stone around with me every day. You imagine having to hump that around with you every day. It's bleeding, it's tiring. People don't appreciate that. They just see you and they don't realise there's 10 stone extra on you. You imagine having to carry a sofa around with you all day.
Adam's nearly doubled his weight in 10 years, but he's determined to change.
You know, I'm 30.
Damn. His wife must cook good. That's all I'm gonna say. That ramen must be real damn good.
I'm still salvageable. You know, I need to just do something. I need to get up and go.
Oi! Adam! Wait.
They might need your help to just have a bit of encouragement.
What the mountaineers do is they climb the top of Everest, don't they? It's all every man for themselves.
Oh, this guy's got the team spirit, all right. I told you he was going to be my favorite. I knew he was going to be a dickhead.
It's giving it it's a bit selfish, you know. The fact that we're not all walking eight, you know, holding hands going down the road. But, you know, to be honest, I'm sort of doing my own battle. That is a campsite up there. I can see the sign.
After 8 hours, they reach camp. They've walked just 6 of the 500 miles. There's still the tents to pitch, and Stacey's convinced she's injured.
So we'll see. I bet it's all gone blue. Hope it has. Everyone feels sorry for me.
Oh my God, this lady is She's going to be a lot to deal with this whole trip because she's definitely bringing the vibes down the whole damn time.
Pardon? Just sitting down, just perfect. I don't know.
Let's see if it's gone blue.
Show the others when you...
Ow! Cramp! Oh!
The group will be camping most nights. Some have never pitched a tent before.
Pitch into the wind. Pass.
Some have pitched quite a few and have kids.
Okay, no wind.
Adam charges ahead as usual and gets his tent up first. He's got an extra large sleeping bag and a futon because he's too heavy for camp beds.
That's not normal.
But putting up tents is the last thing on Stacey's mind.
Wait, what's wrong with it? I don't see anything going on. Maybe a little bit of hammer toe. We're staring at this lady's feet like we're some feet freaks.
My toe's hurting.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't want to have to, like, be dropping out or nothing, or you send me home in a couple of days when you go, actually, do you know what? You fractured it.
I mean, if it was fractured now, doing this, you'd be screaming.
Fitness expert Matt can't help, but Vince thinks he has the answer.
You know something psychotic I did in middle school because, like, running the mile was that big a deal, like, it sucked that much? I sat there and slammed my ankle in a doorway until it turned black and blue so they wouldn't make me run the mile. That really happened.
See, I do a lot of psychic stuff as well.
Do you? I love psychic shit.
Yeah.
Can you read people?
Only if I'm doing healing work, generally. I can show you what I do. Yeah, just close your eyes. Take a deep breath. No, it's cool, it's cool. Do you feel it, though? Do you feel something, though?
Not yet.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna take offense if this guy keeps making, like, whale mating calls here, because I don't know what he's trying to do, but I think he's trying to rizz up this lady. He's a grizzly bear, all right.
Right, so I'll try to be serious.
Yeah, no, it's okay, it's okay. People find it funny the first time sometimes. It's a very new technique, okay?
With 494 miles ahead of them, the group is going to need more than Vince's psychic healing to finish the march. 8 people
I can't believe this man just tried to Alakazam the ass off of people.
are trying to lose weight and transform their lives by walking across Britain.
Is that a tampon they hung from that damn? I don't know. Are the strings that long? I never really played with one.
Stacey nearly gave up last night, and she's struggling with the healthy outdoor life.
Oh, I don't like camping. I don't do tents. I don't do them. And I'm living out of a bag. I don't even know where anything is. I had to wear a thong today because I can't find my normal knickers. So I'm gonna have chef's arse again by the end of the day.
Knickers? Gonna have a chef's ass? I don't know, man. I love your guys' lingo, but you're gonna have to tell me what the hell that means.
So I had to wear them. It's like...
You're gonna have what by the end of the day?
Chef's arse. I did the other day.
What does that mean?
It's when the sweat trickles down your back into your crack and you just have to...
We just call it swamp ass over here. And it's just musty, stinky, wet.
Keep going and it just rubs and then it gets all sore and stuff and you can't do nothing about it.
So yeah,
we could see the bits around here.
Yesterday's 6-mile walk has given 24-stone Hayley blisters, but she can't reach her own feet to treat them.
Jane's just padding out my heels for me because I'm having trouble with my heels.
Today,
something you skinnies never even think about, reaching your feet, which is an obstacle. I used to be out of breath trying to tie my effing shoes. It sucked.
They've got to walk another 6 miles to a campsite in Honiton. But they're running late because of PR girl Alice from Leicester.
Started being sick in the toilets. I was sipping water, but just kept coming, so just this morning, because I haven't had any sleep, I think.
I used to do that too. When I didn't want to go to school in elementary school, I'd just chug a bunch of tea until I threw up. My mom would let me stay home. I think that's what she's trying to do right now so she don't have to walk.
I feel really weak and pathetic.
Alice is hoping this walk will change her life with boyfriend Craig forever.
I want to get married and
wear a stunning dress and not a fat dress that makes me look even worse. Chocolate.
Every time she's tried to lose weight so far, she's failed. But Alice is convinced this time it'll be different.
I can tell you right now why it's failed. This lady's got chocolate in every crevice. She's just hiding it here just in case. What if she loses it? Then she'll find it next year and still eat it.
It'd be all too easy to give up for me after the first couple of weeks. And I'm not willing to do that this time round.
Alice may be confident, but Craig is not so sure.
Come on, he belly bumped her too. He's not the skinniest man, but he's skinny fat.
She'll look at the negative side of everything. She'll try and find excuses to quit or to give up, or an excuse to say why it's difficult.
Aren't you just a supportive spouse? You're sitting here down bashing her and talking bad already.
The team eventually get going, but half a mile in, Alice stops.
You all right? Are you all right, Alice?
She's feeling sick again.
Come on, you're doing really well.
I want to go home.
No, you don't.
I need to get some food in me, I think. Otherwise, I feel like I'm going to pass out, so...
Beer!
Luckily for Alice...
Why don't we have any cool signs like this? That's cool, okay? You've got all this history over there. Man, it's kind of cool, man. I kind of want to go to Britain.
Lunch is just around the corner.
Getting the ploughman's platter. I think they put more cheese on.
16-ounce lunch steak, $15.99. It's worth it, you know it is.
But before they can even order, there's more trouble from Alice. She's sitting in Vince's chair.
I mean, no, I'll just do another one. It's okay.
Who's having it? Is it moving?
Oh, I did. You did tell me to watch it. I forgot. Sorry.
What does it matter? They're all the same damn chair, right? Pull one up, buddy. It's okay.
It's fine. No, sit back down. I'm already moving the chair. Yeah. Sorry, I know you've been ill, and I was a complete dick.
No, I just didn't know it was your seat, honey.
No, it's fine. I shouldn't have. That was a total overreaction. Oh, you're right then.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just homesickness is really affecting me at the moment. So I'm looking some way to have such a great family and great friends, but in other ways it's really hard to leave them.
But you've got to remember this, by doing this, you're making your life with them so much longer. You know, you're adding an extra 20 years potentially to your life.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, right now...
I think he was a bit of a dick snapping about that, but the fact that you put us up over 400 pounds, right, and make us march the whole way there when it's mealtime, he probably just didn't want to take the couple extra seconds to move the damn chair.
I'm here on my hands and knees because I can't, sit any other way except for in a chair.
Will you go and sit back down, please? Go on.
Because that means getting up and walking again for a bit.
Honestly, though.
Some kind of hefty, humiliation ritual? This guy's gonna crawl like a dog over there and apologize?
Alice obviously isn't feeling herself, and she orders just a sandwich.
Thank you. Cheers.
But that doesn't put the others off tucking into a hearty meal.
Where do you start?
2 hours later, and with more than half the day gone, the group still has 4 miles to cover.
Do you guys think it's possible that they walk these 500 miles and somehow manage to gain weight? Because I think it's very possible.
And it's not easy going. Stiles, brambles, and another steep hill.
Straight up, people.
Actor Vincent soon struggles.
Stupid fucking...
Keep going, Chief Calorie. We demand that you make it up the hill.
Hayley's blistered feet are holding her back too. Finally, they make it to the top of the hill. But they have to stop to wait for Alice, again. And Hayley, for one, loses all patience with her.
She's told me today she's homesick. Because she's not feeling well.
No, I'm
sorry, you are.
Like she's got me through life.
You're not simple.
I know your crybaby ass is not complaining about the lady being homesick. Is that the lady with the kids? that's crying a bunch, or is that the woman that wants to get married? I don't know, maybe.
Pathetic, I fucking well have. Yeah, that's how you're acting. Yeah, but we all told her. Every one of us told her she didn't have to do it. Every one of us told her she didn't have to do it.
Can we just calm it down now, please?
Yeah? So now if she wants to go home...
Yeah.
Both times I've said something, Stacey's gone off, got a bit nuts, and then I've been accused of being cold-hearted when I've said, look, come on, we can't keep putting up with this. We've got to do, you know, we've got to carry on regardless.
She is the woman with the kids, so I could see her, like, wanting to better her health for them, but at the same time, struggling a lot with being away from them for this amount of time.
And I've been seen as cold-hearted and harsh and unsympathetic, and I'm not. You know, I'm quite a sympathetic person.
As they wait, team leader Matt tries to get to the bottom of what's upsetting Alice.
So I had to watch everybody steak and chips while I was trying to force a sandwich down myself. I know that sounds really pathetic.
You're crying because you can't eat? You're the one that's going to lose all the damn weight. Isn't that the challenge? We're too big to walk. Aren't we trying to lose pounds?
No, far from it.
Because that's where I get a lot of my comfort from, and I'm not even getting that at the moment.
I think if you gave up now, you'll regret this for the rest of your life. This is a fantastic opportunity. And the reason why you don't face up to your emotions in real life is exactly what's happening at this very point in time now.
It's because I just give up.
Yeah.
And I go for the
Best diet I've ever had is eating 3-day-old Chinese. That made me lose a hell of a lot of weight, so what's going to happen to her?
It's the option all the time.
And this time, the easy option is calling a cab and checking into the nearest hotel.
I feel bad. I don't feel good about the decision because I think it's giving up. But enough's enough. I know myself as a 27-year-old adult that when I'm going to break, and I'm close to breaking point, so...
We got our first person voted off the island in the super morbidly obese survivor.
The rest of the group finally complete their 6-mile ordeal and reach the night's camp. They pitch their tents, knowing Alice is recuperating in a local hotel.
No one's actually witnessed her being sick, but she says she's been sick, so you've got to take her word for it, because you can't go around calling people liars without...
We don't already have chubby conspiracy theories. Oh my god. This is great, man. There's 3 episodes of this, too, that I found.
Evidence.
Fat people are full of bloody excuses, do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to sound bitchy or anything like that, but, you know, you knew what you were in for a little bit. At least give it a bloody shot, you know? Day 1, day 2, checking into a hotel, you know?
One of the first videos I ever made were my 600-pound excuses. You're kind of just full of them at that size. Like, it's pretty easy just to make an excuse for yourself and deflect any accountability at all. So, yeah, I totally get that.
I don't know what might be, really.
Today, the group have another 6-mile journey to complete. They set off from the campsite, and Alice joins them from her hotel.
Yeah. Okay, let's get moving.
But she soon starts to struggle. And an hour into the walk, matters take a dramatic turn for the worse.
Do you want to roll on your back for me?
We're built to roll, friggin'. Just push her.
And Gary, if you can just stand here for me. There you go. And Alice, just sit up for me. And Gary will support you with his 2 knees behind your back. Okay? Okay, there you go. Okay, so just relax. And what would you like the group to do?
Whatever you want, Alice, we will do.
Carry on, and I'll have to sort my head out and see how I feel. And
see how you feel tomorrow morning?
Tomorrow.
Okay.
With Alice unable to go on, the group has to decide whether to continue walking or wait for her. Hey,
Do they get to go to the hotel too? Because so far, this has been very one-sided. They're still out here camping, roughing it, walking. This lady's kicking it at the Hilton, eating like hamburgers.
Lee has made up her mind.
Can't do that.
Well,
I'm not being funny. If that was me sitting in Alice's place, I would be hoping you lot would be having the strength of mind to make the decision that we're only just doing 6 miles at the moment. We're never going to do 10 miles tomorrow. Never.
Okay.
Who wants to go on today?
I do.
I will try and carry on today and finish today.
Well, are you going to be with Alice?
I want to be with Alice.
Well, I'll take the map and do today then.
All right. See you guys later. Have fun.
Yeah, we will.
The group splits in two, and even Jane, who's been sympathetic to Alice so far, is losing patience.
I really didn't expect this to go like Lord of the Flies of the large people or anything, but they're turning on each other pretty damn fast. You see what happens when comfort eaters get out of their comfort zone. It doesn't work too well. Somebody's going to try to eat somebody in a damn second.
She's been given a lifetime chance here.
Yeah.
And you've got to grab it and go for it.
She needs to toughen up.
That's what she said.
And that's exactly what she needs to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've definitely made the right decision in carrying on today.
Not just in miles, but in bleeding achievement, do you know what I mean? First time in our life we said yes instead of no. And we got this done. And I just feel bloody magical.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Alice has been driven ahead to tonight's campsite and put to bed.
Can you get... Okay, I mean, it's fine. It's 37 exactly. You haven't got a drop in internal body temperature, which is a great thing.
How do they... I don't think... Do they check that the same way they check the dogs at the vet? I hope not.
Matt can't find anything physically wrong. But Alice is still thinking of giving up, and later decides to seek boyfriend Craig's advice.
I know you think it's going to be a lifetime, but believe me, it isn't. You almost finished the first week.
Yeah.
She's been playing hooky for the last 2 days. I haven't seen her puke yet, and the cameras are everywhere, okay? She's playing Alice and Whataburger and just disappearing.
Not going to let you give up on a great opportunity. We just can't. You'll hate yourself and you'll hate us.
Alice decides to try harder. The next morning, she takes the lead. At last, the group starts to make good progress. They pass through the heart of the Devonshire countryside and head north into Somerset.
If they're trucking along this quick, they might actually make it. I didn't think there was any shot in hell. If you would have asked me to do this, I probably would have done the same damn thing Alice did. Like, it would have been bad.
But after lunch, as Alice takes the lead again, it's single mum Hayley who starts to lag behind. Her blistered feet are getting far worse.
My legs don't feel like they're getting any better. They just feel worse. And it's the same three spaces. It's not even like my toes, they hurt, then they stop. But the three main problem areas are getting worse.
Back home, Hayley spends all her time with her kids. As a result, she's put on weight and lost her confidence.
They're cute kids, but I have heard a lot of women say that after they had kids, they just did not like their body one bit, which I think is terrible. But, I mean, you just have to learn to embrace things, because I've heard women also say they can't get rid of that little spot on their stomach no matter how much they diet. And then I read some, like, medical thing that was like, no, you're going to need, like, surgery to get rid of that. At some point after kids, like, your body just won't snap back.
I don't go out with my friends. I don't really have friends now. I just shut myself off. I just don't want to go out. I don't have boyfriends because in my mind about being so big, I just don't want to be touched. So yeah, it stops me being intimate with people. Which way? Which way? Which way?
Down.
Thank you. Sorry, I can't stop because I'm never going to start again.
Hayley's attitude is starting to grate with the rest of the group.
I don't care how fat you get. I don't want to be touched. I mean, I don't know. I guess I just don't get that. I was fat as hell. I wasn't dead yet. You know what I'm saying?
Especially Alice.
Left or right? Because we stood there looking at the map.
Left or right? That's more like it. Left or right?
The thing is, we are still, you know, still only in week one and getting to know each other, and she obviously has got a few anger issues. But she needs to work out herself, you know. We're not here to give her psychology support, psychiatrist support, whatever the support.
Yeah.
Because we've all got our own demons to conquer.
Deal with, yeah.
But there's a certain sense of I don't know, niceness that you've got to be, I think, and she's not really doing that.
I think everyone has their own demons or what they have to deal with, whether it might be something from your childhood, which we see all the time on My 600-Pound Life, or something that might have happened to you in adulthood. But a lot of people carry more than you realize. I try to be nice to everyone just because, like, I know that they're struggling like that, but I like to joke a lot. Sometimes it rubs people the wrong way.
Finally, they reach the campsite, but relations don't improve.
Please do not call me darling. Yeah, I don't like it. It's creepy, all right? I find it creepy.
She like just moans, man.
Do you guys find like darling, sweetheart, when guys say that super creepy? I feel like it's mostly older guys that say that, but I'd be curious to know, like, to poll that and see how many of you find that creepy.
Look at the sky, it's all blue. Look, the fucking sun's coming out. Look at that grass, it's all green. I fucking hate green grass.
Later that night, the group decide to confront Hayley.
Well, I just want to sort of ask what's up with Hayley.
There's just something about you, Vince, that I can't quite get to grips with yet.
Yeah, but there's something about you I can't quite get to grips with. There's something about me that Jack can't quite...
I think it's the fact that he's just a snarky, like, pissed off Harry Potter of the pounds or something. That's probably what's rubbing her the wrong way.
I can't be warm to people that I haven't sussed out completely yet, you understand?
You know, we just got to dig in with it, do you know what I mean?
I can't be warm with people that I haven't completely sussed out.
It's going to be a bloody long 8 weeks for you if you go down that road, do you know what I mean? We don't want it to happen at all. Just bloody take it on the chin and just... People are different, man.
But also take into consideration, I've spent the last 3 years in a house with 2 children.
I spent the last year and a half on my own.
3 years with 2 little kids alone in my house.
I don't see that.
Which means she hasn't gotten any kind of pushback, really, besides her kids probably saying, no. But I don't... If she's been sitting there in the house all that damn time, nobody's really argued with her, I guess. She just calls her mom or friends and they don't argue.
It's an excuse.
Everything that everybody says to you, you know, you just get a negative comment back. There's some things here that we're trying to help you with because it's for your own good, okay? You've said that you've been stuck in your house for the last 3 years. Well, this is a good chance to, you know, socialise with people and get on with them and see different kinds of people. We're all completely different. You can't keep being negative about it.
She's probably just kind of like put her walls up, got her guard up, because like she said, she had 2 kids with some guy, right? He's out, peace out. Now she's just with the kids, so she's got her guard up around everyone because she probably just don't trust people, to be honest. Which, I mean, even when I was at my hubby's, I stopped answering everyone's phone calls. Like, I didn't even want to talk to people. I completely shut down. That's kind of my personality.
It's lonely. See, this is how I felt at home. Just lonely.
Really? Were you hoping it was going to be different?
I was hoping it was going to be different. I was hoping I was going to maybe make a friend. Just one would have done.
Hey.
Oh, I didn't want to hear that. Now I don't even want to joke anymore about anything.
Lee is close to quitting, and the group's about to be put under more strain when someone is taken seriously ill. After 5 grueling days trekking through Devon, the group enters Somerset and reach their first big town, Bridgewater.
If they march straight into a pub, I'm gonna lose my effing mind, because they just been fantasizing about beer the whole damn time.
Look at what's wrong with her?
They don't get a very warm welcome.
Oh, if I'm Gandalf, that staff's going right up that lady's ganache. Like, I am not taking this. I don't care. I'm fat. I'm not a pushover. If you would have said something to me, I would have chased you down in traffic, got out at the red light, smacked you in the mouth. Like I did to that guy in Florida. My little brother slept with his girlfriend or whatever.
What can you say to that? I do want to stop for cake. Yeah.
We got insulted on the way up here.
So did we? No. We're getting all the way.
We got a better one than you.
Me and Jack got called Teletubbies.
Yeah, you get some people that drive by. I mean, I've had it before. Yeah, and they'll just shout abuse at you, like fatty or, yeah, oh my God, look at the size of that freak. Yeah, there's things like that.
The group has walked 42 miles in 5 days, and everyone is exhausted. There's no campsite in town, so they decide to check into a local hotel to recover.
Have you got a bath?
They should have lost some weight at this point, you would think, right? Unless their diet just is completely effing this up.
In your room?
Don't know. Someone's dropped
If you have, I'm in it.
This is it. Come in. Oh my God, this is proper luxurious. Look at the bathroom. Look at the size of the room. Brilliant. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, I'm going nowhere. This is it for me.
Alice gets straight on the phone to boyfriend Craig again.
What are you wearing?
Hiya. You're right, darling. I'm not very good. I need to talk you through some stuff.
Sorry.
This is the saddest death march for Doritos I've ever seen, man. Like, that's probably how I would have answered the damn phone, just because I like to joke like that.
I've got to take my shoes off. You want to see what's under my socks? Oh,
Only fats coming soon.
that is swollen, and my socks are stuck to my blister plasters. That's relief. Let's see what the damage is on this one now. They're in absolute agony.
Hayley's feet are in a really bad way simply because she is so overweight. If you take anybody's foot, they actually have a fat pad that sits underneath the heel, and as you heel strike, that fat pad is essentially a natural cushioning, except because
Hold on a second. We should have extra padding then. Fat feet should be an advantage.
she's so overweight, you're actually compressing that fat pad, so it's very, very thin, and her heel bone is smacking the floor.
You mean to tell me that we can pancake our damn feet because we're too fat? Like some kind of bulldoze? Oh my God.
My legs must weigh, like, at a guess, 8 stone apiece, and it was like they were made of lead at one point in today's walk.
I don't like the background music they're choosing for this either. It sounds like some kind of jazz something, and they're like zooming in on the it's really weird.
I was like, had tears because of the pain.
Adam and Hayley decide there's only one way to soothe their aching muscles.
You're a hairy mother, dude. I've got like 10 hairs on my leg. I have nothing. Like, hold on. What do I got here? Come on. What do we got? That's it, baby. Oh, that little bit of hair. Actually, my girl said, like, the way your legs are, women all over the world would be jealous because they just wouldn't have to shave.
A full body massage.
So is anywhere particularly sore on your back?
Yeah, not really.
No?
We're athletes at the moment, I think. Oh.
Never had a massage before. Does it feel that good? Like a professional massage. I've had like, you know, that home stuff.
I've kind of not looked after myself for a while. I'm not in denial about anything. I know I like to eat. It's hard. But then when I've been in my house and it's just been me and my kids and I get lonely and, you know, food is my friend. There's no one else to talk to. But
Is that normal, or is this lady just having fun now? Like playing with it like it's Play-Doh or something? Because I don't know. Is that normal?
I'm starting to learn that it's not my friend because it's caused all these problems now that I'm having. It's down to food. Well, I've learnt my lesson because when this weight's off, I do not plan to get big again. Have it up.
Yeah, excuse me? Did this lady just straight smack cheeks on this damn thing? Because she looked a little startled right there.
Reinvigorated by the pampering, they persuade the group to have a night out.
That looks wicked, actually, sis. I like that. Do you want to wear it out? Can I? I like it. You want to wear it?
It's so long since Hayley's been out that she has to borrow an outfit.
Do you want the gold shoes?
I'll try them on.
They're wide.
Okay, well, they need to be.
We have no social life being here. All we do is walk and sleep and moan. So we need to go.
Whoa, you guys use that word. I don't think we throw around, we'll say bitch and moan, but you just moan. We don't say it like that.
Go out and get pissed. But it's just sad that I know that I'm not going to get off with anyone this evening because, like, the choice of the people ain't that good. I don't care about being fat. I still have really good sex, you know, when I do and stuff. Far apart. But, like, I still get chatted up and stuff, and I don't have a problem with being fat.
Do you know,
I
it's
think
easy,
other
it's
people...
true.
This lady's got a very different idea how tonight's gonna go, I think. She's got a few guys there. I'm sure they might be game.
Right, Stacey, it's easier for a fat bird to pull than it is for a fat bloke.
Well, yeah, Adam was telling me that.
It's so true.
But then you just, like, get pissed off your face and anyone will love you anyway. You just have to link.
That is true. You guys are born with cheat codes. Like, it's not fair. Fat guys, I mean, game is game. Like, you can be fat, still do whatever. But, I mean, you guys kind of got the key to happiness on you, and every guy knows it.
Go around to the end of the night. And you see who's gone the most, and you just drag them. I'm only joking.
It's a perfect Saturday night out. Monday morning, time to set off again. But during a routine check, team physiologist Matt notices a serious problem with Jane.
It's quite a dent here. Have you noticed that?
I forget what that's called, when it won't spring back because there's like fluid in there. I don't know. I could edema, something. I don't know. I could do that all the time.
It hurts at all.
Both of her legs are swollen, and even worse, one of them is leaking pus.
I'll ring one of my mates. Okay. Ring one of my mates who's the doc for this, and have a chat with him.
I don't think it's pus. It's like a water that comes out. I don't know. My shin touched the top of my foot, and I took a thumbtack and aerated my leg. It leaked for like 3 days straight. I was just trying to get the swelling out.
Okay, good.
This walk is especially important for Jane, as it'll help her fulfill a long-held dream.
Even at 41, I haven't given up all hope of having a family. I don't know whether it's physically possible for me to have a child now. Because of my weight, it's too scary. So
adopt. If you got enough love in your heart, adopt. A kid's a kid. I mean, I don't feel any kind of way biologically or another way. If you're going to help a child, help a child.
Get my weight down, get me fit, and then we'll have a go.
Matt's so worried, he's called for a second opinion. The news isn't good.
I spoke to a couple of docs who are very well experienced. They don't like what's going on.
Right.
And they want to refer you to a cardiologist pretty much as soon as possible.
Right.
Okay?
So I can't walk today then? Can I walk?
No, you can't walk today.
So there's a possibility my heart isn't working properly?
There is that possibility that it could.
Never went and saw a cardiologist when I had swelling. I never went to a doctor. I never did any of that until, I mean, I got hospitalized once for my kidneys not working, but I don't think that had to do with the swelling. Maybe, I don't know. I was in the hospital, like, that happened to me twice. The first time I didn't even go to the hospital. I should be dead for real.
Could be in an early stage of failure because you don't take any exercise, because you're overweight, because you have severe edema in the legs, and it's leaking. These are all sort of precursors for that sort of symptom.
Jane doesn't want the group to know how serious it is. She asks them to start walking without her.
I don't want to jeopardise all of you when it's something that's outside of our control because we don't know how long the tests are going to take. Don't worry, we'll sort it out when we know what's happening. Go on, don't be silly.
Jane seems like a sweet person. Like, she's not worried about herself. She's worried about how everyone else will take this blow as being part of the team.
Don't stop crying because you'll set me off. Go on, piss off.
Matt loses no time in taking Jane to accident and emergency.
Right, so what's been going on with you then?
Well, I've been walking, but I noticed on my leg I've got this sort of red marking on my leg got bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of spread out around, bits have appeared outside the line.
That's nothing like what my whole leg got red. And my blood pressure dropped to like 40 something over. I don't know, I was out of my mind. Some nurses tried to give me medicine. I told them if they like stuck me with a needle, I'd rip my IVs out and fight them. I had to apologize the next day once I was of sound mind.
Still spreading, isn't it?
The good news is Jane's heart is okay, but she has something almost as dangerous, cellulitis, a life-threatening infection common in obese people. If untreated, it can cause rapid blood poisoning and even lead to amputation.
I think it's not going to do it any favours to continue to walk on it. We'll put you on a fairly hefty antibiotic regime. It's going to be a combination of a couple of antibiotics. But I think you need to stay off the legs to keep the legs up. And you probably need to do that for at least sort of 48 hours. And you might find that you can start again and finish the trip. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
Sorry about that, but...
I didn't really know cellulitis was that damn serious. I think I was, like, wildly underestimating cellulitis.
I haven't faced up to the possibility of going home yet. I don't want to think about that. That sounds like I don't want to go home and see my family and my husband, but I do. I mean, I do, obviously. But I don't want to give up on this chance just yet.
Aww.
It's too good a chance. Sorry.
That's sad and scary at the same time. So I feel bad for her if she really does have blood poisoning, because I had it once. I moved to Florida. I was there a whole week before mosquitoes ate me alive because, like, I guess I had sugar water in my damn veins because I was super fat. They sucked it dry, and then I picked at it, got a blood infection.
Over the next 2 days, while Jane convalesces, the group's march takes them through rough and steep terrain across Somerset towards Cheddar. On day 10, the group face their biggest climb yet, 400 feet to the top of Britain's highest gorge.
This is the 7th level of hell. Is it okay if I wasn't far? Yeah.
Hey, over a football field up, that's pretty impressive. I'll give them that. Because they've been trucking all this time. They're already kind of tired.
Oh, fucking hell.
My ankles are swollen and I need a hairdryer.
Are we in sore now, Clifford?
No, there's no now on there. It's just a deformed toe. I'm going to give it another day or something, and if I'm holding you up back, then I don't think it's fair on the group.
I have no idea what she said. Just something in the back with the group. I don't know where she was going with that, but the way she was talking at the club, I could only imagine.
So I'll give it another couple of days.
That one.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I've been walking up.
An hour later, and it's got beyond a joke for Stacey. She's losing hope again.
It's like, why can't it just be a flat road to Scotland? I can do that in flip-flops, but I can't do it with these stupid hiking shoes, or whatever they are, in these clothes.
Could you imagine trying to do all this walking in flip-flops? I think hiking boots is definitely the move.
With my hair like this, I'm sorry. It's so stupid, I know, but I just can't.
Jane's been resting her leg for 2 days. Now she's returning to hospital to see if the drugs have worked.
Let's go.
How does it feel like swelling-wise to you? Does it feel less
Loads
tight?
better.
There's not as much swelling, is there? You've still got some swelling in that right leg. And you've still got residual infection in there. There is still some redness in there. And the danger
And you seem to have contracted water bottle in your hoo-ha.
is if you leap up and start walking straight away, you'll get the swelling back, and that'll encourage infection back. Then you might end up right back where we were 2 days ago.
It's very, very sad news. But I think probably the best option is to get yourself fully fit.
That sucks, because that's not what she wants to hear. I mean, if she's this eager to go back, I think she could do it on her own at home. If she's that eager, that keen to do it, I think she could do it.
It can make yourself a lot worse if you don't fix it now.
I really don't want to give up.
You gave up. It's always been absolutely fine. And that's the really difficult thing. The difficult thing to accept.
Jane's dream of rejoining the walk is over. She's going home. But before she does, she wants to say goodbye to the group.
I'm going home today. I'm really sorry, guys. Well, as you can tell, I'm really upset that I can't finish it. But I know you guys can. And just think how all the things that you want to achieve.
At least it happened early on, though. Could you imagine if it's like week 6 or 7 and something like this happened? I tell him take the effing leg, then I'll hit my goal weight and get there.
So that when you get to the end, it's just so fantastic what you'll have done. How much fitter you'll be, how much weight you'll have lost. It's just amazing. So please, please, keep going. Come on, girlie. You can do it. I'm really sorry. It's not your fault. Disappointed for you, Jen, because I know you wanted to do this. I did, I really. And now there's an empty space in my tent.
She wanted to make a friend, and Jane wanted to make a baby. So, well, she don't want to make a third baby. Jane's out of here. Okay, we can't do that. We can't be playing matchmaker here.
Come on, you do it for me as well.
The group is down to 7. And things are about to get even tougher. The second week of the 500-mile trek across Britain is nearly over. The 7 remaining walkers have just 8 miles to go to get to Bristol.
Whoa, this guy's getting a little excited in the background. Calm down here.
Adam, for one, can't wait to get to a city.
I'm knackered, I'm tired, I'm sweaty, I smell. You know, I'm sick of the countryside as well. I see another fucking green field, I'm gonna puke. Right, I just want to see some concrete. And
wasn't he making fun of that lady at the start for I hate grass, I hate the sky, and now he's complaining about grass?
A car and stuff, you know?
Hayley's had enough of the country too. And up ahead lies one of her worst fears.
Birds, you all right? You only...
You know how many chicken nuggets you've ate. Come on. You're afraid of a damn chicken? If I was afraid of a chicken, I would have had an existential crisis, man. I love chicken nuggets.
A bunch of chickens, they ain't gonna hurt you. Yeah?
The only chicken Hayley likes is on a plate.
Chicken. You've got to go back in there through the chicken. We've got Garrett with us, okay? We'll stand either side of you, all right? Yeah?
You can't turn this into fatty fear factor. This is screwed up. Because she has like a legit fear, it looks like. Like, I'm joking about it, but it looks like it's legit. You make her walk through... If one of these things tries to attack her leg, she is going to start swinging sticks, and she's going to smack both of these guys right in their ski pole, probably.
Have you seen that film, The Birds?
When I was about 5.
All right, don't worry.
I used to be frightened of birds. You marry them and they take all your money off you.
Really? When I was 5, I was attacked by a blue jay because a baby fell out of a nest and I wanted to play with it. And I also was bit by a chipmunk because it ran down a hole and I stuck my fingers in there and it bit on and I came out shaking it around. That damn thing had a hold of me good.
And now they're lost.
I ain't a bull.
Ow, ow, ow! Stingers. Stupidest idea in the world, man.
Hello? Look, it's got a footpath.
Yeah, footpath through there and on that ditch bank towards the house.
Says it through them gates, you see?
I presume so, yes.
I'm injured.
You're injured? My arse.
I told you this guy was going to be a bit of a jerk. I could tell off rip. I mean, he's trying to get him in shape, but being a dairy farmer sounds like such a hard damn job. Because we went on field trips there. It didn't look like a lot of fun.
Stacey is lagging way behind, and fitness expert Matt Wilson resorts to physical force.
Stop resisting it. Come on, stop walking. Yes, you can. We did it the last one, and you did it then. You're acting like you're acting like a spoilt child.
Oh, that's torn that.
There's only one more thing that can go wrong.
Now we got a weight issue. We're wet and we're hungry. This did really just turn into the seventh circle of hell.
Nearly there. Yeah. Hand over the spinning metal. Come on. Come on. There you are. Yeah.
Everyone is being pushed to their limits, and Alice's doubts have returned.
I'm just getting frustrated with things. I'm just not enjoying it at all. So...
Do you feel that you're just not getting anything out of it?
Yeah, I just don't. Psychologically, I feel like I'm damaging myself more than anything else.
Your biggest opponent's always going to be yourself. I don't know, think about something that makes you happy. Think about a wedding cake when you get to the end of this damn thing, because she's going for her wedding, right?
I'd been so miserable.
And it's not just Alice who's thinking of packing it in.
Feeling weak as a kitten. I'm feeling weak mentally. I'm thinking I've had enough.
Despite their low spirits, at 8 o'clock that evening, they finally arrive in Bristol. Alice's father, Robert, lives in the city and is waiting to meet her.
No way this man's holding a pizza or something. It looks like food. He's holding food, preparing for the chubby chain gang to come through town.
Oh, hi. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Oh.
It's cake. Look at all of them. They've got a little bit of cake boss in their eyes too. They are staring. Pay attention to what level this guy's eyes are looking. Either he's staring at her cakes or that cake. And this guy's giving him the side eye big time. Either that or he has a lazy eye. I don't know.
So it's a little present for you, but for everybody as well. Look. It's an organic carrot cake. Freshly baked today. Yeah? Oh, give you a cuddle.
It's nice.
Well, Pop showed up to help everybody pitch a tent when he opened up that carrot cake.
So just remember that you've got your family, who I love very much. So hopefully I can sort myself out, sort my head out a bit, and decide what I'm going to do.
But Alice has lost faith in the march, and later that night decides to quit.
I really hope that you guys can do it. I really do.
How could you, Alice? I had faith. Well, not really. I didn't have much faith in her. I didn't have much faith in anybody getting this far, because when they said too big to walk, I was thinking about me trying to get to the damn bathroom at 600 pounds and me being out of breath then.
Tipped me.
By you.
Take care of yourself, all right? Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Thanks, guys. Much appreciated. Let's walk you to the car.
I'm not surprised Alice is gone, do you know what I mean? She's been going on about it from fucking day one. She ain't even really tried, you know? It's just a matter of time, really.
I'm telling you right now, that guy's my favorite because he gives no F's at all. He doesn't care about anything. He's just going to say it.
It wasn't a big surprise, but she is my mate, and I get on with her really, really well. And I just think to myself, well, do I have the strength to get to Edinburgh without her? I just don't know if I do.
4, 5, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Now there are only 6 walkers left.
7.
I mean, we're dropping like flies out here, aren't we? I expected more than this. I thought we would be at least 50% wiped out at this point.
48.
Matt decides it's time to find out if they've got any fitter and lost any weight.
Great work. 49. 50. Oh, are we going to get one more? 51. Awesome. That is fantastic. Even since last week, we've lost 3 kilos, which I think is absolutely fantastic.
Isn't that like 7 pounds or something? I think so. I don't know. Why are we the only ones that don't use kilos, though? So somebody messaged me the other day. They were like, why the hell do you guys use pounds? You are the only weird ones that do that.
But it's not good news for everyone.
You've lost 0.2 of a kilo.
Well, see, I've been replacing fat with muscle. That's got to be the explanation.
And just look forward.
I've got fat. I've been walking.
Oh my God, somebody actually did gain weight. Well, what the hell happened to you at the club, little missy?
You haven't been eating differently though, have you?
Yeah, but it shouldn't still make a difference.
Well, the scales don't lie, do they?
I put on. It's because we're eating crap.
True.
After 2 weeks and 100 miles, the group have lost just 1 stone between them.
Wow, 14 pounds down in all that time, walking that far? I mean, if this don't tell you that you can't outwork a bad diet, I don't know what will. But there's 2 more episodes of this, so if you guys want me to check them out, I will. Because I mean, I like it. I think this is fun at least. But yeah, I know I'm going to do more of my 600-pound life stuff too. I just got a little burned out on it, so I wanted to check this out. But leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what the hell you guys think about this. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. Bye.